Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and I gotta say, I've probably said this way too many times, and I've exposed myself as an AEW, AEW mark, if that's what you want to call me, an AEW mark. You're Mark, whatever. I love what I love. I love professional wrestling. How about an AEW fanatic? I like that term better. Regardless, I thought this episode of Dynamite was easily the best episode this year. The year just started. It's only been 4 or 5 episodes. But so far, this one was wild. You had debuts, an excellent main event between Hangman Page and Lance Archer, who doesn't get his flowers enough. Lance Archer is one of the best big man wrestlers in the business. And it was nice working with Hangman Page as a little badge on his shoulder. Got a chance to show why he is a main event player. And it's crazy. Every time they give Lance Archer that main event spot, he always delivers. I don't think he's never delivered in the main event spot. I remember a match he had with Jon Moxley in the main event. That delivered too. Lance Archer, he's a player, man. I hope they keep him. I am getting kind of worried though. As you guys know, with all these wrestlers coming in, because WWE decided to do major budget cuts, you're gonna see a lot of contracts not get renewed. And I don't know if we'll be able to, keep Lance Archer around much longer. I'm a bit worried about a lot of people. The ones that I want to stay, but I don't think will stay. Brian Cage, Private Party, unfortunately, and Jack Evans. Those 4 acts, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Jack Evans, and Private Party, I believe should stay. But because we got a lot more tag teams and wrestlers and female wrestlers coming in, then the breaks. But really enjoyed that main event. It was nice seeing Switchblade Jay White show up. And the crazy thing about Jay White is this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I am this massive Jay White mark, this Jay White fan that loves everything that he does. For a while, I was kind of ho-hum on him. I remember when he was IWGP World Champion, New Japan World Champion. I was like, why? Why did y'all give him the belt? But after a while, he grew into his own, and I started to appreciate him for what he is. And I saw him as that American heel in a New Japan Pro Wrestling sport, and he fit there. Seeing him come over to AEW, let's see how well he does. He might end up becoming someone very integral to the company. I'm not going to shit on him yet. Going to see what he can do. They teased Adam Cole and Hangman Page for Revolution. They teased Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker by announcing and revealing that Britt Baker hired Mercedes Martinez to take out Thunder Rosa and basically screw her out of any and all championship opportunities. What's that thing called again? Oh yeah, storytelling. My girl Serena Deeb started a 5-minute rookie challenge, which is beautiful, great heel stuff. That's going to lead to something special. Have that one rookie come in and give her a hard time. Man, hey, I love it. It's starting to feel like AEW is finding its rhythm. Because for a while there, it was just kind of booking shows. And it's okay. I'm not saying it was terrible, but it didn't really feel like a direction was happening with these shows. It just felt like a show. Other than CM Punk and MJF, which was the only thing kind of keeping the shows together. But for the most part, it was just matches. Jon Moxley comes back. But now that we're getting close to Revolution, now it's not just matches. Now we got Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson doing a thing. We have, if I'm not mistaken, just trying to get this right, Chris Jericho is doing a thing with Eddie Kingston, where Eddie is, or, well, not is, but has influenced Santana and Ortiz to basically leave the group. Sammy has teased leaving the group as well. Sammy's probably more than likely going to do a feud with Darby Allin for the TNT Championship. Although Andrade says he wants a shot too. Penta Acero Miedo wants a match against our boy Malachi Black. Almost said Aleister Black, but I didn't. So now it feels like a show. Now it feels like things are starting to get kicked into gear. And then you add in the debut of Keith Lee. Basking in his glory. Oh, basking. I guess I can't say that no more. It's not NXT. Whatever. Oh, bask in his glory. Hey, oh, bask in his glory. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I already cried my tears away yesterday. So I'm all out of tears, but I personally feel like if I still had some left, I would have shed them for Keith Lee. Man, that was an amazing match. That was a great debut, and the crowd received him with open arms. By the way, Atlantic City? Sorry. Wait, did I say it right? Is it Atlanta City or Atlantic City? I get my cities right. Wherever the hell they were. That crowd was great. And, hey, the sky is the limit. No, it's not. Nothing's the limit for Keith Lee. He is limitless now. He's not Bearcat Lee. Oh, I'm so glad he got away from WWE. I'm so happy. Because that Bearcat Lee gimmick was killing him. Limitless Keith Lee is back. And within, how long was that match? 3 minutes? Within 3 minutes, he's already better. Better off than he ever was on the main roster. Ever. I don't care what anyone says. Don't come up here and try to tell me, well, what about when he beat Randy Orton? Doesn't even matter anymore. He looks better here than he ever looked on the main roster in WWE. NXT knew exactly what to do with him. AEW knew exactly what to do with him. Of course, the one company that's out of touch with old farts running the show. Oh, we gotta book him like that one other black dude, the other Bearcat, what was his name? Bearcat, right? Or something like that. Yeah, he reminds me of that other Bearcat black dude. Just lazy. Not even trying to give him something that's entertaining. AEW within 5 minutes already made him more interesting. And just like that, life was breathed back into AEW. And just in time, because Revolution is only in 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. 3 weeks from this Sunday. So it's good. Let's get this kicked into gear. It's looking good so far. I'm enjoying the build to the show. I'm already getting my $50 ready. I am going to be doing a preview. And hopefully I'll be able to have OKFave on here to not just do the preview, but also do the review. I want OKFave here to do the review with me. So, hey, give me your thoughts down below. We're going to go ahead and get into this review, but let's pay some bills, and then we'll get right to it. If this is the first time you're watching me, and you like what I have to say, do me a solid favor. Like the video. Subscribe. Click the bell to catch all of my content when it comes out. Also, while you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership today and be a part of the ever-expanding brand by getting the opportunity to request a video. request a video of your choosing using, hey, it could be the review, it can be a hot topic or a live reaction, or you come up with something special. Just be sure you click that join button. Also, check out my Kickstarter. Kickstarter's doing all right. It's gotten a little slow because I haven't been promoting it as much. I wonder why. But check that out. And okay, this won't be as enthusiastic, but let's see if I can get through it. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at JustAlexCentral. Also, give me a follow on Instagram and give me a follow on Spotify. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, VENMO, and yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast. Get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries just to say hi, and get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Get you an old school Deluxe Band t-shirt. Get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt, but most importantly, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, America t-shirt made by Isiah Kassidy Firestar Heart. All of this down below in the description box. And one quick thank you to my sponsor. The sponsor of this video is The Ridge. We'll get a quick word from them, and then of course we'll get to shout outs, and then we'll get to the review. Wait, does your wallet look like this? Well, I got just the thing for you. Check this out. Today's video is sponsored by The Ridge. Are you tired of traditional leather wallets wearing out? Are your phone cases cracking way faster than they should? Perhaps you're a minimalist and are searching for something more small profile. Well, The Ridge is here to help. The Ridge offers metal-plated wallets and phone cases that will last you a long time. Quality materials come in aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber, making it hard to damage and long-lasting. Its slim design allows you to carry it anywhere, even in the smallest of situations. Each variant has a strap or clip to fasten your money, as well as an expandable card holder that holds between 1 to 10 cards, including credit cards and IDs. Today, if you click our link and use the coupon code RAWCognizance, you can get 10% off your first purchase. That's ridge.com/rawcognizance and the coupon code RAWCognizance in all caps. Stop carrying worn down bulky wallets and flimsy phone cases. Get complete control of your belongings today by contacting The Ridge. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I see it's a very special it's a very special person's birthday today. Happy birthday, Ashley Greer Crowder. Thank you for, well, it's actually not her birthday today. It's her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Ashley. I hope you celebrate it, and I hope you celebrate it for you. Don't be going out there trying to have some whack, boring birthday to make everyone else happy. Nah. If you ain't enjoying your birthday, it ain't your birthday. So you get out there and you enjoy yourself. Do something special for you. Something that makes you happy. So happy birthday, Ashley Greer Crowder. Show us some love in the live chat. Also show some love to the moderators. Ultra Shadow 97, Firestar Heart, Elias Ademi, and Godzilla Hawk, who help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I see a lot of super chats just kind of sitting around. So let's play these super chats and then we'll get to the shout outs here.
I know what you've been going through, sorry for your loss, but I'm glad you got your boy Keith Lee on Dynamite. Good show tonight.
Yeah, man, it's getting a little easier every day. Have a couple of bouts here and there, but you know, I'm surprisingly calm. And Keith Lee did help. Keith Lee made me very happy. And he looks very happy. He looked very happy.
$100 donation.
Alyx, sorry for your loss. Another amazing episode of Dynamite. Great matches, great segments, a better Big Swole and amazing debut. And a great main event. By the way, for who say they want to challenge me, where were you at Rumble?
I was supposed to be the no-show. Wow. Well, he wasn't a no-show. He definitely showed up and showed out. And I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate you for showing up and showing these fans why you was a Super Chat champion. Although we thought you wasn't.
I am sorry about you lose your grandma. I just lose my grandma 3 years ago. I am happy for Keith Lee debut AEW tonight.
I appreciate your kind words, Sam. Sorry for your loss as well. And yeah, I'm also happy that Keith Lee showed up. I think a lot of us are happy that Keith Lee showed up. Let's see, Super Splash Gibson. Super Splash Gibson, thank you for subscribing to Alyx's World. Hope you stick around, buddy. Hope you stick around.
Snake DDTTs. Bullet Club debut? ACVSJWVSKO?
Adam Cole versus Jay White versus Kenny Omega? I don't hate that. I don't hate that whatsoever. Alright, let's get these shoutouts out the way. Thank you to the following people for being here. We have 130 people live. These AEW shows, when they pop off, it reflects in the crowd. And I see we got, how many likes? We got 93 likes. We're already close to 100 likes. Y'all, get us to 100 likes real quick. But hello to Midnight Joker, Heartbreak Kid, Tokyo Loves Dakota. Dakota Kai? I love Dakota Kai too. G-Rock44, Agus Chaos, Kaleo Does Everything, Joseph Winters, King of Heckle, Mundo, Malik Hiltz, Hide Your Wives, Hide the Kids. Malik Hiltz is in the building. The Super Chat champion, nicknamed Mai, making his presence felt. Panda Hat, basking in the glory of Keith Lee. Mr. Unfamiliar. The lovely Miss Teresita, checking out the AEW reviews and not watching WWE. Smart lady. Smart lady. This is a new one. Dimitri Alejandre Baladid, the Boar King. Dimitri. Hello. I think you're new. Otherwise, you might have changed your name, but I feel like you're new. Birthday girl, Ashley Greer Crowder. Big hero Chris, who also had her birthday not that long ago. Hope you celebrated well. Joey Mama Redondo, Zachary Hain. Let's see, we got Team Forwood, Amazing Tribe, Sonic Artemis 117, Taryn Jones. I'm just gonna, let's see, skip ahead here. Leo. We also got Johnny Gatt, Robert Brown, Chase 5677, Adam Ritter, Richard Collins Photography. Richard Collins Photography. You sound professional, sir. Do you take pictures? Or do you like taking pictures of wrestlers? I'm very curious to know what you take pictures of. All right, the last three are going to go to Reginald Scott, Xavier Jackson, and last but not least, let's give it to Dennis King. Dennis King is in his house. Thank you all for being here. Love you. Thank you for your support. I'm just happy to be here, y'all. I think these streams aren't just for you. They're good for me, too. They're good for me. And it allows me to kind of get away from the things that life puts me through. The trials and tribulations. And you guys help take my mind off of that. So I thank you. I thank you for that. All right. Let's go ahead and get to it. I know what you guys want to talk about, so let's knock this out right now. Tonight's highlight. The highlight of AEW tonight was the debut of one Keith Mother effing Lee. That crowd popped for him. Commentary. Jim Ross even was hot for him. And credit to Isiah Kassidy. Isiah Kassidy did his job. He oversold the piss out of Keith Lee. And Keith Lee looked amazing. Amazing. The way he tossed that big ass Beal, when he tossed Isiah Kassidy all the way across the ring, it looked outstanding. And then, of course, you had him do other big man stuff. A freaking leapfrog. Yeah, that's a big man move. A flying crossbody. Yeah, remember when Andre the Giant did a flying crossbody? God damn, that would kill somebody. No, for real. Just imagine Andre the Giant doing a flying crossbody. Yeah, they would be dead. They wouldn't even get up. They would just be dead. And then, of course, you had him win with an amazing pounce. That pounce. And no offense to Monty Brown, who, you know, might have the best pounce, but if I'm going to pick a number 2, the pounce. I don't have the energy for it. Hold on. The pounce. Not bad. Yeah, I would give it to Keith Lee. And then he hit that pop-up, the pop-up ground zero. And then he wins. Yeah, I think he qualifies for the Face of the Revolution ladder match. The Face of the Revolution. Hope he wins. He might not. But I hope he does win. Oh, that match is going to be fire. Yo, freaking Keith Lee at Revolution. I'm already excited. You already got my $50. During the match, Matt Hardy walked out on his Boeth. Yeah, he walked out on Private Party. And then he tweeted, you know, something needs to change. I'm about to be broken. Let's hope he doesn't delete that tweet. Anyways, yeah, so it is one of those things where it's looking like Private Party, they're on their way out. I did love after the match, you had both of them dive on Keith, and he caught them both, including Mark Quinn, who did a front foot somersault over the rope, and Keith Lee just caught him, and then powerbombed him on top of Isiah Kassidy. Like, I don't understand why this was so hard. Why couldn't WWE do this type of booking with him? Whatever, man. They fucked up. Just seeing how AEW fixed them in 5 minutes just lets you know how much they screwed up. It was stupid. It was really, really stupid. But I'm happy that he's happy. I'm happy that he's found a place that loves him and cherishes him. And he's about to do a lot of great things. He's about to do so much for the company, and I can't wait. The other surprise was the appearance of one Jay White, the leader of the Bullet Club. And there's an ongoing feud right now between Jay Wright, right? Who the hell is Jay Wright? Jay White. White. By the way, where's Anthony White? Is he here tonight? Anthony White. He ain't here. Can't make all the streams, I guess. But this white dude named Jay White, you know, again, as I said in my opener, wasn't always the biggest fan of Jay White. He grew on me, especially in the last few years. He's a great talent, great wrestler, and he might do some good things for AEW. There is the ongoing storyline right now. Who's in charge of Dynamite? It's Tony Khan. Who's in charge of the Bullet Club? Omega, Jay White. So that's going to be interesting. So let's see where this leads. He's walked through the forbidden door. By the way, did Tony Khan actually come out and make an announcement? I don't remember him actually making a announcement, but maybe the announcement was, here's Jay White and here's Keith Lee. But yeah, that was a nice surprise, just seeing him walk in there and get that nice pop. Because even I popped when I saw him. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. Where's it gonna go? You would think he would have a match, right? At Revolution? I hope so. Who's he gonna fight? Could be anybody. Who do you want Jay White to fight? Very curious to know what you guys will say in the live chat. But yeah, the best debut is Keith Lee. A couple of months ago, or what feels like a couple of months ago, the whole Big Swole situation happened. Probably a month ago. And one of her biggest complaints is a lack of a black face in the main event scene. If Keith Lee never wins the AEW World Championship, which he will, knock on wood, he will, because you would be stupid not to make him a world champion. But he's going to be a world champion, for sure. And if he doesn't, if he never wins the belt, I think AEW at that point would have become just as bad as WWE. So here's a situation where they need to go all the way with him. You don't have to give him the belt immediately. You can take your time, give him the TNT title, and then maybe have him fight Miro. Do that feud. Oh man, there's so many things you can do with Keith Lee. Keith Lee and Miro? Keith Lee and Adam Cole, Keith Lee and Kenny Omega, Keith Lee and CM Punk, Keith Lee and Malachi Black, Keith Lee and Bryan Danielson, Keith Lee and Cody Rhodes, Keith Lee and Sammy Guevara, Keith Lee and Darby Allin, Keith Lee and MJF. Man, I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, this might be one of the best pickups that AEW has ever gotten. Right under CM Punk. And Bryan Danielson. And Adam Cole. And Chris Jericho. Okay, he's top 10. Alright? Continue to donate. Use Cashapp. Use Venmo if you want to support the channel. Now, let's go ahead and get to this review. Let's get to the big review of AEW Dynamite. We're just going to go in order. Top to bottom. Talk about the things that I liked. Talk about the things that were and we'll go from there. Sound good? So we opened up the show with a promo. Yeah, they opened up with a promo, which I'm not used to when it comes to AEW Dynamite. But this one made sense. You see Wardlow come out there with cardboard cutouts of MJF doing the CM Punk pipe bomb Indian style sit, cross-legged Indian style. And him choking out CM Punk. You know, we have the members of the Pinnacle, FTR, and Chairman Spears looking spiffy. And then here comes MJF being hoisted up by minions and carried out like he was a king. Beautiful. He had him some ladies on the ring apron. Got one to kiss him on the cheek, and then he played tonsil hockey, to put it mildly, with the other women. He just went to town on her, and she loved it. I was like, okay, goddamn, dude, I hate him. I hate his ass. Good kisser, but I hate his ass. I fucking hate him. Ugh. You get to make out with women too. Damn him. He got in the ring, started bragging about beating CM Punk not once but twice. And then CM Punk comes out with a bat. Darby Allin and Sting come out with more bats. And he's all like, I want a rematch. And MJF's like, you ain't getting no rematch until you beat FTR. And you can't use Sting or Darby Allin. So find you a different partner. Nah. He's like, alright, bet. I'll see you later on tonight. We fast forward to the match. FTR took on CM Punk and, of all people, Jon Moxley. Yo, CM Punk and Jon Moxley. I believe that's the first time they've teamed up. Think about it. Yeah, that's the first time they've teamed up. Yep. I'm gonna stick with it. That's the first time they've teamed up. Nope, if I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, I think that was the first time they've teamed up, and the crowd loved it. Crowd popped big time. Okay, was it Atlantic City? Let me be sure. What city were they in? They were in Atlantic City. Not Atlanta City, but Atlantic City. I was right. No, it wasn't. Regardless, yeah, MJF, failed to get rid of CM Punk. Gotta turn it off.
MJF looking like Prince Ali.
Prince Ali, wow. Yo, I might watch that movie after this. Robin Williams was the man. Robin Williams. Did y'all know they wrote the genie around him? Like, the entire genie character was him just ad-libbing. He didn't follow the script whatsoever. He just spent hours of just ad-libbing. And they used that to create the genie. They literally created the genie around his ad-libs. That's how powerful Robin Williams is. Not saying, Okay, back to Dynamite. I'm sorry. I didn't care. I don't care about that. You care about Dynamite. But yeah, MJF did not get his way because the boys failed to take out CM Punk and the awesome Jon Moxley. But that match was great. That was a great tag match. Old school. CM Punk and Moxley really got their work from FTR, who, yeah, is still one of the best tag teams, might be the best tag team in wrestling today. And to anyone that says they're buried, I want to find the idiot that went on Twitter and said FTR got buried. You know what I mean? It's just like these people who are so adamant for AEW to fail. It's sad. Really. Like, you do realize it's okay to like both WWE and AEW, right? Now, I don't like WWE. When they do good things, I'll say great things about them. Like Lita and Becky Lynch. The Chamber match coming in, what? Is it a week from this Saturday? I'm intrigued. It looks fun. Looks very fun. But outside of that, could give two shits about the rest of the card. Couldn't give two shits. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why I think AEW is so much better, because at least they do the bare minimum. They do the essentials. Just the idea of CM Punk and Jon Moxley teaming up for the first time. Come on. Little stuff like that just makes me love this company. So, I believe CM Punk will get another shot at MJF at Revolution. Cool. And it will be a fair match that time. I like it. I like how they set that up. Wardlow continues his dominant streak when he beat the Butcher. He beat the Blade with the Powerbomb Symphony. So, one thing about Wardlow that I love that he's able to carry himself in a very professional superstar, almost Batista-like way. Like he has these small moments where he shows spurts of power, but he knows how to rein it in. Come across a little bit more refined, and I see a lot of potential in him as a superstar. Real talk. Will he be as big as Batista? Oh no, Dave Batista. You have to remember what a lightning in a bottle Dave Batista was. Because when he first debuted as Devon's bodyguard, when Devon was a pastor, no one gave a shit about him. We're like, what the fuck is this? And then he joined Evolution, and you're like, all right, it was cool, big man. And then over time, it's like, I don't know what happened, but a switch flipped, and everyone started to like him. And it just kind of happened naturally. It was kind of weird. Like, no one cared about him, but then all of a sudden, it's like, this Batista dude, he's pretty cool. And then he just got more popular and got more popular and got more popular. And then he won the Rumble, and then the night he turned on Triple H, bruh, one of the best babyface turns. I remember the mark out from Jim Ross when he put Triple H to the table. Oh my God, what a big powerbomb to the table. Yo, Batista, I'm so mad he got injured. His entire career changed when he had that injury. But in 2005, man, shit. And look at him now, Hollywood star, Drax the Destroyer. Shit, you can't tell him nothing. So I'm not going to say Wardlow will be just as big as Batista, but potential's there, man. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit for him. And then we had, oh boy, the Inner Circle in-ring segment. The Inner Circle meeting. Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara came out together. But no Santana and Ortiz. What happened to Santana and Ortiz? They came out by themselves. Giving a fuck you to Chris Jericho. Well, yeah, enter Santana and Ortiz. Neither man wearing their Inner Circle vests. Oh, man. Jericho says he needs to know something was off 2 weeks ago when they refused to tag him in. He was embarrassed and demeaned. They robbed the fans of a chance to see Chris Jericho wrestle. Santana tells him he's been struggling to see the cup half full. And sometimes you have to see things for what they are and call a spade a spade. Chris Jericho only cares about one person, Chris Jericho. Any little fight they've had, any change in focus has always been for the bad man of Chris Jericho. Anytime they've had just a little bit of spotlight, any chance to win the titles, what happens? It gets shoved down and thrown to the side so they can come to Chris Jericho's rescue. And, you know, there was that time where Chris Jericho and MJF got a tag team title match and Santana Ortiz didn't. After they just had a 5-star match with the best friends. Remember that? That was fucked up. I remember that. Hey, he's not wrong, though. And then Chris Jericho goes to interrupt him, and Santana's like, I ain't done. He says, it's funny that you're out here, because they come here to tell the days of them playing second fiddle. Okay, let me try to read that one again. They basically came out here to tell Chris Jericho they're done being second fiddle to him. And at the end of the day, it's always Jericho that stood in their way. Made sure they didn't have a bigger spotlight, but the fans kept them going. And they came across as legit baby faces here. It felt like the crowd was naturally growing into them. And then Chris Jericho did something I didn't expect. He healed up on them. He didn't turn heel, but he healed up. He says Santana reminds him of Eddie Guerrero, getting all hyped up and trying to blame everyone around him. You're like, ooh, okay. What has Eddie Kingston ever done for them in AEW? What kind of stroke does Eddie Kingston have? Zero. Jericho says he's the influencer, the main influencer in AEW. They've got many events, payoffs. And hey, got a lot of money, man. A little bit of the bubbly. Why did he stop saying that? A little bit of the bubbly. That was awesome. But they still want to blame him for their shortcomings. They've had the chance to become tag team champions, and they lost to the Young Bucks. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And he said that had nothing to do with him. He brought them in the Inner Circle to kick ass. And since they're not delivering, maybe he should kick them out. As a matter of fact, he has to ask himself if maybe he invited the wrong members of LAX. And that's when they go to take some shots at Chris Jericho, and then they got separated. Sammy's like, stop. That's Sammy. Stop. No, stop. So he tries to separate them, and Jericho's like, shut up, Sammy. And Sammy's like, bitch. He didn't say that, but he looked at him like, bitch. And he's like, all right, since y'all want to fight, I'm out. I'm going to let y'all work this out. Basically, he took off his jacket and said he quits until they can work it out. And so next week, it will be Santana and Ortiz versus Chris Jericho and Jake Hager. I'm waiting on Eddie Kingston to return very soon. So eventually, this is going to lead to Eddie Kingston versus Chris Jericho. Maybe next week. Love the segment. I thought the segment was a great breakout moment for Santana and Ortiz. It felt like this was their time to shine. It felt like they were baby faces. They felt legit. I was very happy about that. So, see, this is the whole it is, can they coexist, but it's done naturally. I didn't even think about it, you know? But yeah, man, that was dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Let's see where it leads. Hopefully it does lead to Eddie Kingston versus Santana and Ortiz. After that was the tag match. That was great. Let me talk about this women's TBS Championship Open Challenge match. So there was a wrestler on there named AQA. She comes from Booker T's Reality of Wrestling show, and I did a little research, did a couple of Google searches on her. Homegirl's good. She can talk, good inside the ring, and she hits a mean ass sharding press. What sharting press? What's a sharding press? What? A shooting star press. A sharting press. Damn, that sounds nasty. Sharting press. Ugh. She hit a shooting star press. It looks pretty freaking cool. But a sharding press? Jesus Christ, yikes. Anyways, but a shooting star press by AQA. It was dope. Okay, so the match, it had its moments. It started off okay. Like the first 5 minutes in there, it looked great. Something happened in the middle, and it felt like the match got lost. As in, they lost their spots. They were confused. There were a couple of spots in there where it just kind of felt like, what are they doing? What's going on here? And that's where Jade's inexperience comes in. She's being put in this spot to, work with newbies. And she herself is a newbie. But the problem is she's champion. So she has to, I feel like that's a very big responsibility for her. I'm not saying she can't handle it, but you're going to get matches like this where, okay, it starts off great, but after a while, it turns to shit because she's still not in a position where she can be a ring general. Not yet. She is very inexperienced. She's only been doing this for 2 years, y'all. Okay, 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. Whatever. She's been doing this for a very short amount of time. So for her to be in there with a rookie like AQA, you need someone who has some experience, some ring general experience to carry her. I'm not saying the match sucked. I actually still enjoyed the match. I still think Jade Cargill looks really good. I'm still happy that she's champion. And on top of that, I thought AQA looked great. So, what is she, a free agent? Fuck it. Sign her. Booker don't need her. Buy her out. For real. Like, if they can get AQA, get her. Because at first I was like, oh, damn, we got a sister. And then I was like, oh, damn, we got a good sister. Yeah, get her. She can talk and she can wrestle. Damn. I like her better than Velvet Sky. Wrong one. Red Velvet. I was going to say Velvet Red. Velvet Red, Sky Red, Velvet Sky, Red Velvet. I like her better than Red Velvet. They announced that Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson will take on Roppongi. Roppongi, ugh. Roppongi Lights. Yeah. Roppongi Vice. Roppongi, Roppongi. Taking on Roppongi this Friday, finally. And then we got Katie Arquette. Yes, that is the daughter of David Arquette. Katie Arquette took on Serena Deeb in the 5-minute rookie challenge, which I love. So essentially, she's going to build her heat by beating up rookies. Build the heat. And then eventually she'll go up against Hikaru Shida again. Hell, man, like, if they do Hikaru Shida and Serena Deeb again at freaking Revolution and it's like a first blood match, bruh. But sorry, Katie, she got her butt whooped in a second. Okay, it wasn't a second, but it felt like one. It was a minute, which might as well have been a second. And then they announced on Rampage they're gonna be fighting Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy, and of course Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus announced that on Rampage, they gonna be fighting the Ass Boys. Billy Gunn's sons. We them Ass Boys. Yeah, we them Ass Boys. I love to love them. I love to kick them. I love to... You're the... I love to watch them. I love them something. And I'm gonna kick them. Cause we them Ass Boys. Whoa, we them Ass Boys. Hey, come on. Yeah, we them Ass Boys. Hashtag Ass Boys. That's actually their name. I'm not just saying that to be funny. They're actually called the Ass Boys. It's hilarious. We them Ass Boys. Yeah, we them Ass Boys. Then we got the main event. Hangman Page versus Lance Archer. Lance Archer, again, excellent match. Delivers in the main event scene. Once again, he continues to deliver. It never fails. Never fails. It's one of those things where, for me, personally, you see him shine, Lance Archer, and you just wish that he would get some love. But at the same time, I kind of like he's in this position. That monster that, is an obstacle for world champions. You can't prove yourself that you are a world champion until you beat Lance Archer. I like that. I do. And Hangman Page, man, this match was creative as hell. I love that he hit the buckshot right off the bat. You had glass being broken, tables, candlesticks, forks, pitchforks. Well, a fork, not a pitchfork, but a fork. And you had Dan Lambert taking out the top rope. He just unhooked the turnbuckle and the top rope, but kapooey! And then it was like, well, how the hell is Hangman Page going to hit the buckshot? Okay, well, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Oh, he found a way. There was blood, lots of blood. Great commentary. The crowd was into it. And then the crowd bared witness to Hangman Page doing a buckshot over the back of a referee. I kid you not. This man did a buckshot over the back of a referee. Wait, here goes another one. It was amazing. And he won. It was a fight. It was a great main event. Great match. And afterwards, we have Adam Cole, baby, show up. And then he, helped Hangman Page up and gave him the belt. He's like, all right, champ. You the champ right now. Show you some respect. I'm taking it from you at Revolution. Yeah. That's right. We coming for you. Doom, doom, doom. We coming for you. Doom, doom, doom. We coming for you. Come on. That one's easy. Come on now. By the way, show some love to Mr. Anthony Rat, who showed up. Good to have you here, sir. But yeah, that was Dynamite. That was an excellent episode. One of the, if not the best one of the best ones this year. I think it's the best one. Yeah. Hopefully, we have ourselves another great episode next week, and then the week after that, and then the week after that. So, real quickly, I did want to talk real quickly about the ratings, because we had some ratings reports for Monday Night Raw on Monday, and I remember doing the review on Monday, and I said, shoot, I'd be very surprised if this got over 800,000. It did. It got 1.3. Which was higher than I thought. I was like, all right. That's higher than I thought it would be. Because they are switching stations, and a lot of their audience is 50 plus. And yeah, they followed over. The millions and millions of 50 plus wrestling fans followed them over to Sci-Fi. Go figure. They're 50. I mean, the 18 to 49 didn't follow him. They sure the hell didn't follow them at all. Despite them still getting a higher rating than usual, they still did the lowest rating in Raw history. 1.3. 1.3. The lowest rating in Raw history. Yikes. Now, do I think Dynamite is going to get a 1.3 this week? I don't know about that. They might. I do think they're going to get a high rating. I think this show, especially the way it came across, the feel of it, the main event, I can see this doing easily a 1.1, 1.2, over 2 million. Psych. No, 1.1, 1.2. But imagine if this was the show that beat Raw. I'm just saying, it'd be kind of crazy. And it had Keith Lee and Jay White, Lance Archer in the main event, CM Punk and Jon Moxley. Hey, if there was ever going to be an episode to beat Raw, it would be this one. Because this was awesome. But we'll see. Yeah, hey, they're going to be on Sci-Fi again next week. We should get another banger. Give us another banger. I want another AEW episode banger. But yeah, give me your thoughts. How y'all feel about Dynamite tonight? Keith Lee, Jay White, talk to me. Live chat, you have the floor. And by the way, y'all, get you a Ridge wallet. Get you a Ridge wallet or a phone case using the code down below. Raw Cognizance. The link and the code. Raw Cognizance. Cognizance? Cognizance. Alright, what y'all here talking about? Pale Enthusiasts. What's going on, man? He says, hopefully Keith Lee can be a main event player come next year. He's already a main event player, but yeah, he'll be in the main event scene by next year. For sure. Taron Jones says Keith Lee is kind of like WWE's Monty Brown, but better. Sorry, I had to say that. Amazing try. Pop up ground zero powerbomb. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah. Game over. Baron Cutler. This is why I like AEW way more. I agree, sir. Malik Hill's private party leaving sucks. What the F? Yep. Hey, man, you gotta make room. They have too many talents. It is what it is. Cleo does everything. Are you related to Jay White? Hey, Anthony, are you related to Jay White? What? Punk versus Keith Lee or Bryan Danielson? Man, Punk versus Keith Lee? Give it to me. Give it to me.
Off topic, but I'm numb to Lesnar winning everything.
Who isn't? Who isn't numb to Lesnar winning everything? Trust me, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, sir. Checkmate, MJF, Punk, call your bluff. Lord have mercy, we'll see. Someone's talking about Disney live action. I should block you for that. I hate Disney live action. For real, I think the only decent one I've seen, well, two, Jungle Book and then Aladdin. The rest of them, Garbosh. Tony Lopez. I walk for miles inside this pit of danger. A place where no one follows me. I walk alone. I swallowed down 1,000 years of anger. The weight of the world is falling on my shoulders. A place where no one follows me. I walk alone. I have a jazz remix of Batista that I probably need to post. No, it's already up. A jazz remix of Batista is up. Check it out. For real, just go through my shit. AQA Shooting Star Press is almost as good as Evan Bourne's. Yeah, that was a really good Shooting Star Press. It looked really good. Khalil does everything. Jade need some legit competitors like Amber Moon, Taya Valkyrie, Mia Yim, Toni Storm. Oh, she's gonna get it. Roxy is going to WWE. Sadly, she said she wants to be in WWE. Tara Sia says, I think Mia Yim wanted to let her man have her spotlight. Yeah, she'll come soon. I mean, if Keith Lee is here, they got Mia Yim for sure. For sure. Paid Enthusiasts. Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero are coming soon. Can I do it? Can I please do it? I fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Where were y'all? Y'all obsolete. Come on now, do it again. I fade away and classify myself as obsolete. I fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Obsolete! I hope they do that again. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I fade away and classify myself as obsolete. That should be their theme song. They can't use the traditional Hardy Boys theme song, though. That's okay. There you go. There's the obsoletes. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So, if you still want to donate, you can donate using PayPal and Patreon. Or actually, it's live. PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, and Venmo. So, I would prefer Cashapp or Venmo, because it comes straight to me. So, donate to the channel that way. Check out the Kickstarter. We're at 131. We need, I think, 4,800 something more to reach our goal, which I don't think we're gonna reach, but hey, couldn't hurt. But yeah, donate, Cash App, Venmo. Be really, really nice to help us out. But yeah, I will see you on Friday. If nothing crazy happens, I'll see you on Friday. But yeah, just pray for my family as we're grieving right now. Grandmother was a blessing, man. I'm gonna live my life in her honor. And hopefully, you guys will be touched in the meantime. You guys take care of yourselves. And hug your family. Tell them that you love them. You just never know. And I know that some of you have issues with loved ones. I'm not here to tell you how to run your life. I just don't want anyone to experience the type of loss or the type of pain that I have. And then not be able to say that you told that loved one who passed away that you loved them. I at least got a chance to tell my grandmother that. So I'm privileged. Not everyone is privileged as me. But you guys take it easy. I'll catch you guys next time, right here in Alyx's World. A safe space for wrestling fans like you.